Two for us? Yes? Okay. Want first or second, madam?
I don't care.
All right, go ahead. Guide you in. And house.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff of Belvedere North High School, I am pleased to welcome members of the Board of Education, parents, family members, friends, administrators, and most importantly, graduates to the 2004 Belvedere North High School commencement exercises. Today is the culmination of 13 years of important work and dedication by members of the class of 2014, their teachers, their parents, their families, and our entire community. Graduates, I am so proud of the academic work that you have done to reach this important day. Everyone in this room has done something or have done many things that have made this day possible. Graduates, in the days and weeks ahead, please take the time to thank the people who have helped you get to this special and memorable day. Believe me, you will be grateful that you took the time to thank that person, and it will mean more to that person in your life than you would ever imagine. We have graduates from Belvedere North High School who will be going to college, beginning an apprenticeship program, or going directly into the world of work. We also have graduates who will be entering the military. This year, we have provided our students who have joined the military with a red, white, and blue cord. At this time, would the students who have committed to the military please stand and be recognized? On behalf of the faculty and staff at Belvedere North High School, thank you for your service to our community and to our country. We will be keeping you and your loved ones in our thoughts as you serve our country. Graduates, take a moment and think how much your life has changed over the past 4 years. I hope that it has changed for the positive. Please make sure to continue to evolve into the person you can be proud of. I must say, sometimes life can be unpredictable, and we cannot always control what happens in our lives. However, we are in control of how we react to those changes, and that is what shapes us as people. A few weeks ago, something came across my Twitter feed that I have been thinking on and off about quite often. It said, "Dare to be authentic today." I thought a lot about what that means to me. To me, to dare to be authentic means stand up for what I believe, treat people the way I want to be treated, make time for the important people in my life, spend my time doing the things that make a difference and make the lives of others better, and to take appropriate risks. Members of the class of 2014, you have so many wonderful gifts and talents. In the next few weeks, when you are getting ready in the morning, waiting to meet somebody, or have some downtime, think about what it means to you to dare to be authentic today. Use your gifts well. I would like to thank members of the class of 2014 for their wonderful leadership, kindness, compassion, and hard work throughout their 4 years at Belvedere North High School. I would also like each of you to know that I have enjoyed spending the last 4 years with you. I wish you the brightest of futures. Please keep in touch. We want to hear about all of the great things you accomplished in the years to come. Congratulations, class of 2014. In a moment, Dr. Philip Vermillion, the Belvedere North High School chorus will lead us in the national anthem. Then Alexa Adams, one of our co-valedictorians, will begin the valedictorian speeches. After the valedictorian speeches, you will hear from Catherine Stewart, who will give her running start address. I was fortunate to hear all of these speeches Thursday of last week, and I have to tell you, you are in for an amazing treat. At this time, I am pleased to present the Belvedere North High School Chorus under the direction of Dr. Philip Vermillion. They will lead us in the national anthem. At this time, please rise and face the American flag. Thank you.
Opportunity to speak about the Belvedere North Class of 2014 today, but most of all, I am honored to stand up here with my brother and walk across the stage with some of my best friends. A few days ago, when I was thinking about what I was going to say to you all today, I didn't know how I could put it into words. How do you describe all that we've been through? What can you say that will actually mean something? And it just got me thinking, you know, what's the point of it all? Graduations, birthdays, holidays. Nothing really changes when they pass. You wake up on your birthday, the same person you were the day before, and you go to bed the same way. So what makes today special? What changes? Then I got it. Because tomorrow, we won't be the same people that we are today. Today, we are the graduating class of 2014, and we are walking away from everything that we have ever known. And tomorrow, our futures begin. No one can really tell you what the future will bring. I can't even tell you what's happening next week. But there is one thing that I am sure of. No matter where our respective futures take us, there will always be something tying us together, this school. All that you have done and the people that you have met here have changed your life forever. These experiences and relationships are there to help guide you into your future, to back you up, to be something that you can always rely on. You don't ever have to worry about the past. It'll always be there. Focus on the present instead, because tomorrow is whatever you will it to be today. People say that if you work doing something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Sure, I believe that. Our dreams might have changed a little, or a lot, over the years, and that's fine. But I think it's important to remember that any dream worth pursuing will be difficult to achieve. True happiness is hard-won and not easy to come by. But don't let this dissuade you. Fight to make your dreams come true. And if anyone ever asks you why, the only answer that you should ever need should be, why not? As Henry David Thoreau once said, I wish to live deliberately and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. Don't be afraid to take some risks, because a man who has never stepped into the unknown has never truly lived. So live your life like you have nothing to lose. Fill it with as many why nots as you possibly can. We've spent our whole lives up until this point preparing for the future together, but now it's time to fulfill it on our own. Today is the day that the rest of our lives begin, so don't waste a minute of it. Change the world someday. Do what makes you happy, if only for that reason. But as you move forward from here, remember what lies behind you. Remember how this place has changed you and who you were today. Because you were here, and we were here, and that has made all the difference. Holly Case will now make her co-valedictorian address.
Alright, it's working. Okay. Raise your hand if you've been dreaming for a while of the moment that you walk across the stage and leave with a diploma in your hand. So pretty much everyone. Everything starts with a dream, a burning desire in your heart, and that's why we're all sitting here today. I'd like to congratulate each one of you on accomplishing one of your dreams today. Now, raise your hand if you have a dream for your future. Good. Okay. I'd like to ask you one question. What are you going to do to fight for that dream? You're the only thing standing between you and your future goals. It's not always going to be a walk in the park. You may fall down, but are you going to get back up? High school wasn't always a smooth ride, but look where we are now. Before creating Magical World of Disney, Walt Disney had a bit of a rough start. A newspaper editor fired him for his lack of imagination and poor ideas. Disney would later prove him wrong. Failure can drive us to open up new doors and create opportunities to succeed that may have once seemed impossible. So never sit back and cower at possible negative outcomes before you even try to succeed. If you ever get the chance to go to an art museum, I encourage you to pick a painting and get really close to it. From up close, it looks just like a bunch of random dots of color. It's difficult to understand why the artist chose the colors that they did until you take a step back and look at the picture as a whole. The same lesson applies to your life. It may not make sense when the color blue is added to your personal painting, but 10, 20, or even 30 years down the road, you might just find that it is essential for the big picture. So don't get discouraged. We all know that life is not always easy, but anything is possible. So don't let anything or anybody drag you down. Let's get out there and show the world what Belgian North High School class of 2014 has in store. Let's go get her done.
Nathan Alexander Hemmer. Samantha Alice Pennant. Jacqueline Monique Hernandez. Chase E. Hill. Shannon Marie Hines. Austin Christopher Hint.
Good afternoon. My name is Joseph Cacciatore, and I'm honored to be one of the valedictorians of Belvedere North High School's class of 2014. To begin, I'd like to thank everyone who had a hand in getting my classmates and I to this point in our lives. This isn't just our day. Although we are being recognized today, our recognition is more of a reflection of the efforts of the thousands of people who have influenced our lives. I personally would like to thank my family and my friends who have supported me and influenced my life. Without you, I would never have become the person that I am today. valedictorian speeches go, I think I'll proceed with the quote. Now I know that my English teacher is somewhere in the building, so hopefully I will have quoted this saying correctly. But it shouldn't really matter since his speech, like all work for my AP class this year, was hastily finished the night before it was due. President Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy nor suffer much, because they lived in the gray twilight that know neither victory nor defeat." So what do these words written more than 100 years ago mean to us graduates? As we sit here today, each of us is thinking about the future. Surely we will all be faced with many different choices that will influence who we will become. The real question is how we will take the opportunities given to us and use them in order to realize our dreams. This day represents many changes in our lives. Today, we are torn between the excitement and uncertainty of the future and the great memories of the past 4 years. We all now have a path before us, unique to each person that was laid out and influenced by the choices we've made. My friends, class of 2014, I challenge you to dare mighty things. Remember that although your victories will most certainly be accompanied by failure, it is far better to attempt your goals and fail than become one of the many who will never attempt to reach for their dreams. Remember to always strive for success and know that it's okay to stumble along the way. Even valedictorians make mistakes. After all, contrary to popular belief, I did get one B in my academic career, in 3rd grade English. So I guess I'm not perfect after all. As most of you know, I will be attending the United States Naval Academy this summer. When I began my admissions process, I had one predominant thought on my mind. I didn't want to someday look back on my life and wish I could have done more. I know that at the Academy, I will be challenged like I have never been previously. I will succeed, and I will inevitably fail at times. But when it's all said and done, I know that I will triumph. I refuse to live in that gray twilight that Teddy Roosevelt said, knows neither victory nor defeat. I hope that all of you will make the decisions that you will be proud of 50 years from now. Just as I have decided to challenge myself, I challenge you to take chances, to make a difference, and to improve the world in whatever path you choose. No matter where your path takes you, remember that wherever you came from, the triumphs, the successes, the failures that you have made have shaped, continue to define, and will mold the person you are, and will become. I'd like to thank again all my friends and those who have made these 4 years special. My only hope now is that I have made a lasting impression on Belvedere North and all those special to me, equal to the impression you all have left on myself. Thank you very much, congratulations, and best of luck in the future. May you have fair winds.